What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Weston Wednesdays, your favorite shoe reviewer. This week we're taking a closer look at the Nike Renew Lucent. Starting off with the traction, okay? The actual traction they provide, which is really cool, okay? The Volt Green, okay, it's actually intertwined in this entire shoe, but the Volt Green outsole is mixed in through the Renew cushioning on the bottom. As you can see on this pattern, okay, it's all over the place, so it's a little, it's aggressive, it's cool, but there's that Volt Green at the heel, okay, and then it's sprinkled and strategically placed at the forefoot on the top part of the actual cushion there, okay? But as you can see, it's marked in that Volt Green, which is cool. Volt Green, dude, a couple years ago, Volt Green was in every shoe, okay? It kind of went away, but it's coming back a little bit. I really like the pop. Okay, so that's kind of a nice hard outsole rubber that's placed, like I said, strategically on the bottom of that cushion. Now, the white part, all right, is the actual Renew cushion from the shoe. Now, Nike Renew, okay, as you guys know, there's two. There's Renew and React that Nike put out a couple years ago. Now, Renew, it's actually a foam and rubber midsole, midsole. So it's basically a cushion that's mixed with those two. That way it provides still some responsive cushioning, but because of the rubber that's mixed in there, it actually adds some of the durability for the shoe too as well, okay? So it lasts a little bit longer. Now, it may not provide as much responsive cushioning that React would do or any other type of cushionings. They kind of did, like I said, best of both worlds a little bit, mixed them both in there for durability too. So with the Renew, and I actually like the Renew too. It's not too bad. It provides just enough. But like I said, you know, having that durability with the rubber mixed in there too is nice as well. So as you can see, Nike Renew, they actually have some designs that carry on from the bottom of the shoe up to the midsole. And as you can tell, the actual heel part of this cushion is pretty thick, all right? That's exactly where your shoe sits, or sorry, where your foot sits. It sits right on the heel. And I mean, that's a nice chunky part right there. It tapers down to the actual forefoot where it gets skinny. Now, as far as the upper, okay, as we're moving up to the materials, it's very, very minimal too as well. Now, the last video I did, the Zoom Gravities, it was minimal as well. This is basically a screen mesh upper, all right? 90% of it's screen mesh. There's some inserts right here on the actual lateral side and the medial side inside the actual screen mesh, okay, that provides a little bit of durability on those wear areas. All right, and as you can tell, there's some nice neon Volt Green highlight stuff, inserts inside that actually adds that pop to the shoe, which is really cool. Now, they actually on the upper provided, it's synthetic. I think they said suede, but this isn't suede. It's almost like a cheap leather, okay, overlay on the toe, forefoot part that wraps from the, like I said, the lateral to the medial side for added durability. Because once again, with screen mesh, if you actually get that thing caught or rip or tear, it's going to tear the whole thing. So that right there adds a little bit of durability there. They also provided that same style synthetic leather on the actual eyelets too for the laces, all right? So that's going to provide for a little bit longer lasting durability issues there. And then you can tell where the actual stitching, where they connected the upper, okay, with that Volt Green stitching, which really adds a pop. I really like that. That's kind of what initially drew me to the shoe too, is that stitching, which is nice. It's really cool. They actually have a little bit of padding for the Achilles inside, okay, this actual internal heel counter, which is very minimal. All right, like I said, when you're dealing with this type of shoe, you want to make it minimal as possible. Now, this isn't really stereotypically a running shoe, all right? This is kind of a tweener, if you want to call it that. It's not specifically made for running, but you can use it for running. Like I said, I would buy, if you're running every single day, I would buy a shoe that's specifically made for that. This is something that you can use in the gym, maybe on the treadmill every once in a while, a couple days a week, but it's also something that you can use in the gym and just work out with. And then it's also like a lifestyle shoe. So this is in a category kind of at its own. Like I said, it's like a tweener. There isn't any specific thing that it's supposed to do, but you can use it for multiple things, which is kind of cool. All right. The laces, they're actually reflective laces. They're flat. Okay, they're the exact same laces that I showed you guys on the Zoom Gravity, okay, which I really like these style shoes. They tie, when you tie them, they lock up. They're pretty stable and they stay there. They don't come loose like some other shoes that I have, so I like that as well. The inside is just, it's very minimal. It's black, the insole, okay. And then you have your actually nice, cool Nike logo on the actual lateral side. Okay, it's 3D. And then on the medial side as well. So they actually keep adding those hints of volt throughout the shoe that continues to make it pop. All right, so beautiful shoe. I really like the shoe. It's still pretty simple, but it actually, like I said, it does the job. Now, as far as sizing, okay, it's true to size. I like exactly how it fits. I mean, for me, it fits perfectly throughout the shoe too, from toe to heel. So, like I said, my foot is pretty narrow, so it fits just the way I like it. Now, because my foot's pretty narrow, it might be narrow for other people, so it might be snug through there. But like I said, because of the screen mesh, it actually provides a little bit more movement to where you could probably swing it if your foot's a little bit wider than normal, okay? But as far as heel to toe length, it's perfect. In price, this is what you can't beat. It's $80, okay? So the last two shoes that I've gotten have been under $100, and I mean, especially in the season of the holidays, you want to find stuff that's affordable, that's going to do the job. These shoes right here, being 80 bucks, that's a pretty great price in my opinion for what they offer. I feel like these shoes are going to do a good job. I'm going to use these a lot in the actual gym, and I might use them on the treadmill every once in a while. But as far as movement and everything else in these shoes, it's pretty nice. So I don't normally do this, but when I do, I shoe review. I'm out.